Hello, I'm called Efred Kalijay, a full-stack developer at GoAfrica in Cameroon. GoAfrica is the first African crowdfunding platform dedicated to the financing of agricultural projects. GoAfrica's inspiration is derived from the fact that since since microfarming is the main source of income for more than half a billion Africans, but for half a billion Africans, but still, Africa's agricultural productivity is among the lowest in the world. And according to the World Bank, an investment of 80 billion US dollars per year is needed to meet up the African food demand. Access to the appropriate financial service is therefore very necessary and important for realizing the potentials of Africans' agriculture. But so far, less than 3% of bank credit is allocated to this sector. This is therefore the main objective of Go Africa platform to help producers obtain financing for their agricultural projects in the form of loan on our platform. Also, some Africans with financial means seek to invest and make profit. There comes Go Africa to serve as an intermediate between project owners seeking for finance and the diaspora having the financial means. Okay, Go Africa. Firstly, Go Africa in its better form, in its experimental form, has been able to raise $40 million on a strawberry project in less than 3 months, and we do not intend to stop there. We have we have also developed a better version of our project on the Celo blockchain as a mobile application that will allow any project owner to create and see his or her project being invested on by investors through say USD. This project is this project uses the Celo blockchain as smart contract in the investment process. Okay, I'm gonna walk you through the functioning of the application. First, we'll log in as usual. Okay, here I can observe some projects that have already been created. Here I can see some projects that have already been created. Then I move on to creating my own project. I want to make a project on, let me say a tomato plantation, for example. I'll write here, project tomatoes. Good. I'm gonna select its category and its agriculture. For test mode, I'm gonna set the project amount to 10 USD, 10 CUSD needed. Okay. Now I'm gonna set the minimum investing amount to 1 CUSD, and I'm gonna set the cycle that is 1 year. And the project description, let me say production and sale of tomatoes. Good. Now I'm gonna create my project. Okay, as you can see, says project has been created, but it hasn't yet been confirmed since it has to be studied by experts before it has been approved and placed on the platform. So to continue, I'll have to connect my wallet, allow. Okay, my wallet has been connected, but I can't see the project I created here because it hasn't been approved yet. So if I'm going to manage, I go to I can see my wallet balance and the number of projects I've already invested in, and I move to my projects. Yeah, these are the projects I created. These are the various projects I created, but the last project I made on Tomato hasn't been approved yet. So for the test mode, as the admin, I'm gonna move on to the admin section. This is the admin section. I'm gonna refresh. Yeah, and here I can see project to match with the last project I created. I go into it. Your project is not yet in the blockchain. Yes. Oh, I have to approve the project first. Quite normal. I move. I change the status of the project to approved. Save your project. Yeah, now my project is being created in the blockchain. Project created. Okay. Okay, good. As we can see, we have the project address here. It has been created successfully. Now I move on to the mobile app. Yeah, I can go back to the home page and hope to see my project there since it has been confirmed. Yeah, there you can see project tomatoes. I go into it. Mm-hmm. Amount received for the project is zero. Yeah, quite normal. No one has invested here. So I'm gonna act like an investor and invest on the project. Let me say I'll invest 3 CUSD. Approve. Allow. Okay, now I have to invest directly. Allow. Okay, your investment has been added successfully. I'm moving to the project again, and if you notice, since I already invested, the button has changed. I can now add a share to the project. Let me say I want to invest again. Let me say this time 5 CUSD. 5. Approve. Allow. Okay, now I invest. Confirm. Okay, your investment has been added successfully. Okay, I'm gonna invest one more last time to conclude the project. Add share. It's left already invested 8, so I need to invest 2 CUSD to conclude the project. Approve investment. Okay. Well, that's all done and completed. Now if we move into the project, nothing, the button has changed. Now the project is completed. Now at this stage, what happens? Once the amount needed for the project has been attained, the amount is being given to the project owner to operate, to carry out the project itself. And the admins set an end date, that is the end date at which the project owner is expected to bring forward the profit, for it to be distributed to the investors and the project owner included. Also, here I set an end date for the project. What happens is when this end date arrives, each investor automatically receives money in your wallet. They receive the profit in accordance to what they invest, and they receive it through push notification from Valora, and they go into their Valora account and they see the money has been added to your wallet. So let me set the end date at set tomorrow the 28th and set my date to 12. Yeah. Now save. Okay. Okay. Project ended cycle added successfully. Okay, it has been saved. Now we'll move on to what we do is that we frequently send mails to each investor so that they'll be aware of how their investment is moving on. Like this is a mail I received after investing 3 CUSD. So we keep the investors updated on every activity that takes place on the project through mail. Okay. Now we can verify the details of this project on the blockchain. Yeah. Okay. We're moving to okay, since in the project there can be some incomings of of profit, but also money has to go out of the project for buying, let me say, some materials needed for the farming activities. We're gonna create once the end date of the project has been set successfully. We'll move on to our investments. Here we can see all the investments that have taken place. Yeah, all the investments. Move on to project details. Then we can see I have invested 10 CUSD and here is my address. And also, how does it, once the money has been gathered, what is the next step? The end date of the project has been set. What happens is the money is given to the project owner, and whenever he sells, let me say after 3 months, he makes profit. He sends the part of the profit that is to be shared to the investor. He sends it to Go Africa. He makes the transaction through Valorous. I'm gonna just go to the application and send the profit. Let me see the profit for 3 months was let me say 15 CUSD. So I'm gonna send 15 USD to the move into the application, and I being the project owner, I've sold tomatoes, and in 3 months I've made profit. I send the part of the profit that is to be distributed to the investors. I send it to the project, send it to Africa. Yeah, continue. I'm gonna send 15 CUSD, that is a profit. I estimated, so review. Okay, yeah, send. Okay, once this payment is confirmed, I, as the project owner, I'm gonna make a screenshot of this payment and send to Go Africa. Once Go Africa has confirmed the screenshot and the payment is valid, I go into the maybe he sold something and he added some profit to the project. Okay, let me say yes, he sold the project for 6 months, sold tomatoes, and he made a lot of profit from it. So he's gonna send it send the send let me say 8 CUSD for which reason profit derived from sale. Okay, I'm gonna send it. Okay, cool. The caching has been added to the blockchain. Okay, since he makes profit, he adds it to the blockchain. Also, if he needs money like to buy some farming products, we're gonna have to withdraw money from the project to send it to the project owner. So here we go to send receiver's address, which is my address since I'm the one who's I'm gonna send money to the project owner. I'm gonna send let me say 3 CUSD. Let me say to buy farming products. Okay, send. Okay, operation completed. Once once this is done, okay, once the cash out has been made, the project owner has to receive the money in its wallet. So I'm going real quick to the app. This is my wallet, and if you notice my transactions, I have received 3 CUSD dollars to buy to buy the project to buy project materials. So once the cash in and the cash out has been concluded and the end date of the project have been set, so once these various transactions have taken place and the project cycle is over, what happens is that at the end date of at the end date we set, when the end date arrives, the profit in the profit that has been stuck in the project's account, the project's address is being redistributed to the various investors in accordance to the amount they invested in the project.